Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Making Sense of Your Markets. Not my market, not anyone else's market. This is all about you and your market. I bring you this information every single Saturday with the intent and the purpose that this information will help you come out the other side of home ownership in a better financial position as a result of our relationship, me being your mortgage guy. So today I have an incredible message. It's Saturday, September 18th, 2021. And I get to share with you a passion project of mine that I've been working on over the last year, and it's titled The 18-Year-Old Millionaire, Preparing for Promotion. You see, I've been learning recently in church, and in regards to last week's sermon even, was about our calling. God has called all of us to be promoted, to promote ourselves in life, meaning to grow. And I believe that our educational system, I believe that society is flawed because it's not teaching people, it's not teaching our kids to thrive in life. It's teaching our kids to simply survive, go to school, get a job, pay your bills on time, and live. And there's more to life than that. I've experienced that. And it's a passion of mine to teach young adults more about financial literacy, even adults like our age, more about financial literacy. So I'm so excited this week to share with you my 18-year-old millionaire preparing for a promotion program. 6 simple steps that if you at 15, 16, 17, 18 years of age, start implementing this information, start studying this through your 20s, you'll be living an abundant life in your 30s and 40s versus just trying to survive. So I'm going to jump in to those 6 steps here in a few minutes. But what I want to do real quick is I want to talk about mortgage rates because I have a lot of real estate agents and current clients and past clients that I send this information to every single week, along with getting it out on social media, that like to stay in tune with where mortgage rates are going. Are they up or down week over week? And so week over week, mortgage rates are up. And it really has nothing to do because the stock market's down actually. So I don't think it's anything that has to do with each other. I don't think they're correlated. I think right now, both of the markets are kind of waiting to see what the Fed has to say here in the next few days about whether they're raising the Fed funds rate or not. So I think right now it's just some temporary pressure that we're seeing, but rates are up to the 2.99 to 3% range, still at historic lows, still a great time home buyers to purchase, still a great time if you're a homeowner to have someone like myself evaluate your current mortgage situation to see if there's ways where we can free up and save some money that you could reposition and get a better return on. So reach out to me if you have any questions there. The other thing I'm doing every single week is I'm teaching a 52-week series out of the best self-improvement book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We are on week 22 of 52. And this week is titled Staying True in the Moment of Choice. Now, last week we talked about quadrant 2. Last week we talked about maximizing how we use our time, not managing our time. And this has a lot to do with that. And so staying true, I'm going to jump on this real quick and then jump into the 18-year-old millionaire program. Staying true in the moment of choice is when you are presented with options, presented with things that can occupy your time, how you address those, how you delegate those into the quadrants. Can you delegate that to someone else? Can you set it aside, or do you have to do it right now? Will it occupy space in your brain? And I want to read this to you. Ask yourself, what pulls me away from following through on my big rocks, things that I need to tend to? How do I feel when I give into the pressures and neglect my true priorities? Our character is revealed when we choose between our Q2, quadrant 2 priorities, and the pressures of the moment. Now, quadrant 2 priorities, remember, are important but not urgent, but this is where we're most effective and we're most productive. We are effective when we align our choices with our mission, our roles, and our goals. So I want to encourage you this week, as you go through the week, itemize what is taking your time and make sure that if it's not contributing to you being more productive and effective, then move that into a different quadrant, come back at a later time and get that. Attend to your big rocks, the things that we need to do throughout that day, the things that we've prioritized in advance that we need to accomplish that day. All right, so that's my tip. Week 22, you can go back on YouTube and you can watch the previous weeks to get caught up on what quadrant 2 is if you'd like. But let's jump into right now the 18-year-old millionaire preparing for promotion. If you learn these 6 steps and you start applying these, now I want to encourage you, if you're an adult like me, share this with a young adult so they can get this information in front of them now. All this is designed to do is bring about awareness. So step number 1 is understanding and learning financial literacy. Now that has to do with budgeting, knowing what you're bringing in every single month and knowing what's going out every single month. Number 2, understanding the difference between saving versus investing. I have a whole other video on that. Number 3, and how to invest in real estate and the stock market. Okay, so number 1, financial literacy. Number 2, how to start and run a business. It's simple, but just understanding what goes into that. I learned at 24 how to start and run a business, and I've never looked back, and I haven't worked for someone since. Number 3, how to market yourself and how to public speak. Learning marketing and learning how to public speak are 2 skill sets that can take you so far in life. Number 4, this is big. I didn't learn this until about 5 years ago and understand the importance of this until about 5 years ago. Number 4, mental health and mental toughness. It's a big thing. Mental health is really, really popular right now. It's something that's getting a lot of attention, and rightfully so. And the same thing with mental toughness. Number 5, understanding time management. That's exactly why I'm teaching this. This stuff is teaching you how to prioritize and make better use of your time. And then lastly, number 6, understanding the importance of investing in you. Self-growth, self-improvement. Look behind me. Every single one of those books has to do with self-improvement, personal growth, or leadership. Continue to learn. You get your hands wrapped around these 6 things and life is going to be so much easier for you. I want to close with this. You have to understand that you are the CEO of your life. You are the COO of your goals. You are the CFO of your finances. And you have to be able to take control of your life and your finances, because get this, no one else is going to. I learned that early on, and I understood what I just told you early on, and it's made a huge impact in my life. Listen, I hope this information was valuable. Have an incredible rest of the weekend. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and share this with someone that it can help and it can bless. Bye for now.